Okay, phew. And just tablets. Okay, so hopefully a nice lag-free game. Looks like they're going 2v2 instead of 3v3, which is within the rules. Just click. There we go. Trabant spawning as Mongols in blue over on the right. On top, it is Ovanka spawning as Persians. And already going for the early boar. And sorry, the game's a little choppy right now, and hopefully it smooths out after I catch back up here. Yep, there we go. Ooh, nice, not mirror matchup. On the left in red, Mayans for Urtek. And below him, his teammate is Franks for Garza, rather. And looks like Urtek is saying something about knights. Is that with knights? Garza going for the slightly later boar as he's just luring it now, and Ovanka already has his well under the TC. Great boar lure. Right under the TC. No veil walking time. Luring a deer. Nice clean start. Trabant trying to lure a deer. It looks like the deer's gonna walk back. Oh, it's because he's luring a boar at the same time, so he's busy. Good job using the sheep to keep the gate open, so you didn't have to delete a wall or anything. Maybe a little easier just to delete a wall, because now this feels one hit away and it's a little close. Oh no. I was gonna get the, oh, okay. Oh, that was nice. He used the veil to micro and lure the deer, or the boar under the TC, because he started shooting it with all the veils he had on deer, and the boar was going way out here, and we don't want that. Oh, nice. He's actually going to lure deer from outside of his gate, inside his TC. This will be interesting to watch. Check up on everyone else really quick. His partner's luring deer, Ovanka, and then Urtek grabbing his second boar. I'm wondering if that's a little too early. There's still 150 food left on this other boar. Everything's going to be really crowded under this TC. I would like to see him move the sheep up a little bit. Because now all of a sudden he's... yeah, this is for sure has to be a mistake. Right, unless he really doesn't need that much food. But if he didn't need that much food, then why lure the second boar? Because he does have 4 on berries. Okay, he's moving them to deer. Now I'm confused. Anyways, on to his buddy Garza. Boar farming, pretty normal. Let's go back to this deer luring action. Oh no, looks like the deer go back. No. Nice, he lured that deer all the way over there, and he's working on the third one. By he, I mean Trabant. That sheep's so mannered, opening the gate for everybody. Oh no, scout. Oh, he got the deer inside, so it's good enough. As long as it doesn't freak out and glitch, then he should be fine. Yeah, so right off the bat, I would say, yeah, there's no way this can be right. A high spear for Urtek in red. He let this boar rot. It was about 150 food when he started to lure the second boar, and he only has 6 fills on 2 boar, But he sent the 4 on berries to go for deer. It's kind of far away outside his walls. So he would have had more food if he would have had all the berryvilles get the boar. And even more food if he didn't let the boar rot. If he just had the second boar right after the first, when the first was done, and try to time it. And the boar was just right here, so it wouldn't have been that hard. I mean, he has a vill trapped here in the lumber line. Sometimes what I've seen is that if you don't notice it, it will sometimes not ever get unstuck. And even with just 3 on gold, I've noticed it in I don't want to say the player's name, but a well-known player's game when they were Drushman and arming. But the vill gets unstuck, so no problem. And Garza I know there's not really, like, it's kind of picky, especially in an important game to micro all the vills, but he can micro this gold vill over closer, a little over here. Just only because it's arena, there's not really too much going on that you're having to worry about. You're behind stone walls. And eco is super, super important for arena, because then you're trying to line everything up to have some kind of tech and better eco early on. And these 2 berryvilles maybe could be over on this bush. So I didn't see how the berries started, but optimal mill placement would be right next to the berries. I know some people for era, they'll put it 1 tile away. But I think they do it purely so they can quick wall easier against the drush. And since it's again arena, with stone walls you don't have to worry about a drush as much. And first people going up are Garza and Ovanka. And Urtek and Blue, Trabant are still in Dark Age, so. Yeah, Trabant, in fact, he's only 3/4 of the way to feudal. Let's take a look at Urtek. Oh, he's about the same. So they're about even with each other and cancels out, I guess. Ah, coffee. Hey, light. 3 on gold for Urtek. He's going for market. Where's the blacksmith? I'm assuming he's going for market blacksmith to see the market, and he doesn't have a barracks up. Oh, you know what? He doesn't have the wood for. Okay, so he had to bank the wood for a blacksmith, maybe. Or he put it up right in front of my face and I didn't see it. Let's see if this looks like it's gonna line up pretty well. In fact, I'd probably just cancel this fill and save myself the time versus having the extra fill. Uh-oh, the stream stopped. Spear, did the stream stop for you? Let's double check. Nice, up the castle at 13 minutes. Looks like about 48 seconds or maybe a couple seconds sooner, so good time by Urtek. Let's check up on Ovanka. You know what? Even better time for Ovanka. He's about to hit castle. Yeah, there's Ovanka. It's up. Spear's saying stream's fine, so it's good. And Ovanka going for triple TC. Okay. Yeah, Twitch is spotty. Even depending on location. Gotta remember everyone in Australia was having problems with Twitch like maybe a couple months ago now. I'll go to Trabant in blue. He's about 70% castle age. Back to Urtek, he's about the same, slightly behind. Starting to farm. What is that? 6 on stone. He's gonna go for a castle. It's like he's gonna have maybe 675, 700 stone. So enough for a castle at least when he hits castle age. Always good. Ooh, a scout and eagle war. I wonder, I would just fight the scout straight on. I think he would have just won. Oh, you don't win with the bonus, the scout bonus. Sure, Tech looks like he's just trying to get the scout away from his base as possible. Because why not? And get as much scouting in as possible. And Garza, what's that? 3, 6, 10 on 1-1 lumber camp, but he has a really nice lumber camp. Like, it doesn't look like the bills are going to bump into each other that much. Already 2 stables up, so it looks like he's going to go 2 stable knight. Yep, here come the knights. Oh, you know what? He only had 3 on gold. Oh no, he's not going to have enough gold. Like, you already need to be banking gold to click up. Oh no, he's housed. It's alright, he's building the TC though. Okay, there comes the house. And right now, this is crucial. Yeah, so he's pulling 2 bills. I would pull 2 more bills and just have 4 bills on the house and put it right next to my lumber camp. Because you do not want to be housed right now. Like, you want to be pumping out the knights. That being said, he doesn't have enough gold too, so maybe it's not that bad to only have 2 bills on a house. If you do want to do only 3 on gold, for sure 1 stable would work better for a fast castle, because usually people have 4 on gold to bank while they go up, and they still just keep 4 on gold. I would say standard is to throw 8 on gold for 2 stable, around there. Even just to bank a ton of gold to pump out, you know, a good number of knights, anywhere from like 8 to 12. Cat cam. Well, this video is gonna be on YouTube, so I don't know if everyone wants to always look at my cats. This is something that's annoying. This Bill on the lumber camp getting this trio is like to palisade those if I can catch it, but he's probably having to micro his knights around right now. Let's see what he sees. Yeah, just keeping map control. And forward siege workshop. So I think I get what he's doing. He just wants a few knights for map control. He's not looking to bank to like race to 12 right away, which kind of makes sense because you don't have anything to knock down the walls. That being said, if you're gonna do that, way better to go 1 stable. And you can see like he's already dropping a siege workshop. He would have had the wood banked up for that a little sooner if he could skip that 2nd stable. How'd that wolf find that knight over there? Yeah, I found YouTube extra cat cam. It's probably true. See the cats on higher quality. And they are here, like one's on the cat house and one's lying on my lap. Oh no, Garza gets housed again. I feel bad because I have it on his view, so I get to see every little thing he does wrong. Going for a TC, getting a farm up. 1 bill on stone, and he already has 300 stone in the bank, so is he going to go for a castle? This is just so crucial. So like in theory, whenever you're going for this, like kind of, I want to hit you at a certain time when I have all these knights, my partner's going, oh, they're just attacking separately. But I have all these knights and I want to get siege and hit before you're safe and before you have units to try to catch you ecoing, which is exactly what Trevon is doing. Really super important not to get housed. And he's going to have to do a lot of damage because his eco, in theory, I guess, is behind because he's been on 1 lumber camp for a while. He's adding on a 3rd TC. But I still don't see, man, Trabant doesn't even have a barracks. Yeah, you know what, this is, oh, make some monks, yeah, good point. That's why I suck at arena. Mongols, I'm guessing they have, redemption. So I'm just thinking, you know, I'm really surprised he's not using just this first ram again, because like you're trying to hit if the other guy's ecoing, so he's not gonna have anything up. So like, why wait for 2 rams? Do you gain anything versus just getting in there as soon as possible and making him freak out and making him make military when he doesn't really want to make military right now? No redemption, but what happens if he gets like the rams and he throws up a castle or a tower and then just uses knights, right? I guess I'll see what happens. I'm kind of thinking, I'm not like, if I was in Trabant's spot, I'm not liking my spot. And it's hard to pump out enough, like, I mean, look at all the, he had actually ended up going more battering ram heavy than knight heavy. But I was thinking they were both going to attack blue or Trabant right off the bat, in which case the monks wouldn't really, he wouldn't have enough. Oh, Trabant's at, he's still at 800 food, 400 gold. This is actually a really good timing by Garza, so I'm wondering if he knows better than I do. I'm sure he does, like for sure he does know better than I do. He sees that Trabant's putting up a castle and he doesn't see any units from Trabant, so I think he knows he's 3TC right now, booming. Oh, he doesn't see that because I was in Trabant's view. No units at 2 walls. So it's just gonna use the castle to stay alive, and I don't see any military buildings going up from him. Oh, those poor rams, they just take so long. Those poor knights doing nothing. Yeah, you know, it would have been... like, both separately, Urtek with Garza, I'm just double checking what they're doing back at home. I thought for sure they were just going to join forces and attack one guy. Like, even right now, if, okay, they're actually doing that right now. Urtek's heading up there to help out. But if they would have just attacked with one ram and Plumes to kill the vills, walling all this, I think they would have been in a really, really good spot, right? And then you're forcing yellow to help and to send all his units all the way over here, which is really annoying. Ooh, and they're in. So now it's how much damage can they do here before Trabant's eco kicks in and he can start pumping out Mangadai. Looks like he can still keep a lot of Mangadai queued though, because he's got enough on gold. Actually can stream and hitbox, but I can't do both at the same time. I have the video file saved, which is unfortunate, so I can hopefully later on, like a year from now when I'm better or something, I can look at this and be like, oh, what a noob. As it's easier when you have Fog of War off though and play like Gunner style where you're just looking at everything. Automatically gain like 400 plus points. Knight's trying to do harassment. The saving grace here for Trabant is that you really just need Mangadai, right? And that kind of kills everything. And to get Mangadai, you only need wood and gold, and he's getting all that right now, so he's off his farms. He's still on wood and gold, so... And he hits him. And yeah, I mean, the Rams are going for the market, but, I mean, it's kind of like a minor annoyance. If you're Trabant, he's throwing up another castle right there. And his buddy Ovanka is already getting a nice position here on the map. Looks like he has a lot of gold, a lot on stone. Eco really untouched. And Urtek just gonna stream in Plumes. Let me take a quick look on his eco. No one's grabbing this gold up here. Which, although it could be risky, it's also the risk might be worth the reward, because you're not only getting gold for yourself but taking away from the other guy, right? Urtek only on this one gold pile, I think. While Ovanka doing a good job spreading around everywhere. It's better eco, and yeah, now those Rams are. Oh yes, redemption. Did he grab a ram? I didn't see what he converted. They did grab a ram. Oh, here comes the elephant. Oh, monk. Where's a monk? I need a monk. This seems very overly optimistic. Okay, I forgot it's his buddy. I just get so excited when I see the elephant. I'm like, convert it. Market going right up for Tremont. Oh, but he does have Carto. I'm wondering about this too, throwing up the market instead of just getting out maybe another Capturam or another couple Mangadai. But man, like Garza invested so much into that, he hurt his eco significantly by going 2 stable Knight that early. And the Knights kind of weren't doing anything, and then all of a sudden the Siege Rams, he waited so long. Like, I think it would be better, like, he could do the same thing, go 1 stable Siege Ram and have just as many units out and stronger eco. Besides that, though, I think if Red helped them, if Urtek helped them, they could have just straight killed Trabant early on. But since, you know, they kept them off farms, really, and they killed the market. But man, he's in good shape after that compared to Garza. So at this point, it looks like Trabant's doing what I would kind of be looking to do, is set up your infrastructure, just get map control. Ovenka, his teammate, already has really nice map control. Urtek can't really do anything to him, especially all these elephants. Oh man, he was just banking for the Ellies. That is sexy. Oh, that's so sexy. Let me switch to his view. That's gonna be amazing. So, okay, yeah, Ovenka's doing well just against Urtek by himself, but let's say it was even, and then all of a sudden, Trabant is way ahead of Garza. It would just be tough then, but while all that was going on, Ovenka did a better job with his eco than Urtek. He's grabbing all the gold, he had a lot of vills on stone. This gold still nobody's taking. I guess too risky. And his eco kicked in, it was untouched, and he's just pumping out the Ellies now. For castle. Is that not sexy? No siege needed. We're gonna see how... Oh, a battle going on down here, and here come the siege rams from Trabant. No! And I'm wondering if, all the plumes by Urtek are kind of caught out of position because he's having to defend. So, you know what, if they run down here to help out Garza, immediately the Ellies are going to come in from Ovenka if he sees that. Just kind of seeing the way he's positioning his army, trying to catch that. So Trabant got the castle down. It's a lot of siege rams. Where's his Mangadai though? TC. It's a handful of Mangadai. It's about 6 or 7, right? But who needs anything else when you have this many elephants? Oh my gosh. Let me just take a look. 37 elephants. Wow. He is capped right now. 38 minutes, 30 seconds into the game. He needs to start deleting mills so he can pump out some more Ellies. Yeah, man, I'm surprised he has enough food and everything. And I don't think he got slung that much. In fact, maybe he was even giving away some of his wood to Trabant. I saw the little tribute thing pop up a little bit, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. Oh, and here we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wonder if he has more elephants than plumes on the field even. Oh, that's 41 elephants. 2 versus 1. Yeah. Oh man. Poor Urtek. Oh, he's getting the bad news. That's some helps, but that's not gonna be enough. That's not gonna be enough help. That is a lot of stuff, man. I was gonna switch to Urtek because I'm curious how many plumes he has. Yeah, you know what? He only has 14 plumes and 12, well now 11 helps. So he has just less plumes and helps than just pure elephants right now. Let's see if any of these Ellies are even dying. Still 41 Ellies. Granted, more are coming out from the castles, but man, they're just not dying ever. 620 HP. Oh, just never dying. Oh, that is a lot of ramps too. Oh, this is not awesome. That is just like, how do you kill that? I don't think you can. I mean, if you let someone get to 40 plus Ellies with, and his partner has a lot of siege rams, that's like 14 siege rams maybe. Red calls a GG, green calls a GG. It looks like green was harassing the front with skirms. I was kind of missing that, but come on. Am I going to watch that? I'm going to watch the Ellies and the siege rams demolish everything.